Welcome back to Hammer Time. This is my daughter Lily Rose. She wants to say who her best player is for West Ham. Who's the best player?
Pirates.
I don't know what to say, to be honest. The game against Southampton was absolutely embarrassing. I don't know really what to say. It's quite a long day. I drove 50 miles, a 100-mile round journey with my two sons and his friends, Ewan and Eli. And to be honest, it was their first game at the new stadium, and I felt sorry for them, to be honest. There wasn't a lot of positive things come from the game, so I don't know, what to really say. I'm really upset about what's going on the pitch. I believe that the performance from each player is absolutely disgusting. I don't think the players even get on. I really don't. I think that, they look at each other, trying to blame each other, and I reckon, we're just we're a laughing stock, absolute laughing stock of a club. That move to the new stadium, ambitions becoming a top 4 team. We're not going nowhere. We're not even gonna. We're not. On my last video, I said we weren't going to get relegated. I'm not so sure. I really am not, because the players are not gelling. There's definitely problems in the dressing room. I don't care what anyone says. There's definitely problems there. That's for sure. I'm getting to a point where I want Sacco, Valencia back, and say, look, all's forgiven. It's got that bad, because the players that we brought are just. We've got to send them back. Send them back, because we can do with a lot better players than what we've got there. That's for sure. I don't know what to suggest. Even Aaron Criswell, Andy Carroll, about probably last season we were saying, we could do. What's the point of having Andy Carroll always injured? But we can really do with him now. So because he will put a goal in the back of the net. So what do we actually want? It's difficult. Where do we go forward with this? And what is Slav gonna do to sort all this mess out? Whether it should have been the board, in the early days trying to get Carlos Bacca. Maybe they should have got Carlos Bacca and another couple of defenders. I don't know, but definitely there's something that's not right. And to be honest, I'm really getting to a point where, coming up to the games now, I'm coming up just for the loss, and if it weren't for the fans, that I care about, and all the people that are around the club, that's supporting the team, I probably wouldn't bother coming, because the actual team performance is just shocking, absolutely shocking. I think Mark Noble went off, but I think when he went off, he got substituted. Rumours blew. I didn't see it myself at the game, but apparently he just walked back out down the tunnel. Where's the Mr. Mark Noble that we knew? Eh? Where's he gone? Catching Marvel, getting the players to play with each other on the pitch and stuff like that. I don't know. So, I'm going to give you my son Max now. He come up with us, and my son Joe. And Joe, actually, we went on the boats for Hammers and Chat boats, and for the first time, and them guys really put some effort into how they make that run, and it takes some time and effort, and so well done to them. And we had a good time, on the boats itself, and so I just want to give Max's view of. From the game, from the players' attitudes, and also the actual positive things. Other than there ain't no positive things about the players and the games that are playing. We played at the moment, but positive things around the club that like the boats and stuff like that. So, what do you think? When we went on Sunday, we went a little moochie around, if you like. Or a little walk round to some of the places that we can go to. What do you think of the actual area and the actual facilities for for us? West Ham fans?
I think the facilities are very good. It's just a shame that the football isn't very good, because the two of them combined would be brilliant, but I don't know what's going on. I think we were made too many mistakes. Chiarte passing it blind was one of them when we conceded after that. And Nordwijk was coming in too central and leaving, I think it was Redmond always on the left wing exposed, and he could just run in and score. And we're lucky they didn't score more, really. So I don't know. I mean, the boat was brilliant. You've got
well
food
recommended.
there,
I'd recommend the boat. You know, at the end of the day, you know, it takes a lot. You know, Hamid and Chat have done a good job there, without a doubt. All the prices are cheap. Food's reasonable cheap, and the drinks and that are cheap. So well worth recommending if you get a nice day. Just go on there, because we had fun, like I say. Also, that I like to say is that when you go to the games, we noticed we went to a couple of bars around the area, and we have noticed that some of the bars are not letting fans in with West Ham shirts on. I just feel a bit, I don't know, it puts a bad taste in my mouth, really. You know, it's like we get treated like we're getting treated like thugs and hooligans. You know, even sometimes when you come out of the ground and you're directed one way and the other, it's not nice. And you know, especially when you want to go somewhere where you don't want to, one direction, you've got to walk all that way. You've got to go around the houses, and it's not a great feeling sometimes. It's not like, organised in that manner. So I don't know where West Ham go from here. So I'm a bit distraught about it. I will be at the Middlesbrough game this coming Saturday, like I always will be. And I'm coming up with my sons are not coming up to this one, but I'm coming up with a few of my friends and stuff like that. So hopefully I'll see you all there. I just want to say a shout out to my mum at the moment. She's poorly. I think she's got tonsillitis and stuff like that, and she's a big Arsenal fan. Unfortunately, obviously they went through the problems themselves, and I was talking to my mum about it, and my cousins, they are Arsenal fans, and they're Sean and Danny. So they said to me it was a hard time when they went from the Highbury to the Emirates. It is a big step, different atmosphere. Everyone's got different seats, and it takes time. Hopefully we're going to get that time in our stadium. Maybe people will sort it out eventually. But one thing we don't want to do is get relegated. That's for sure, because it just won't. It's not going to be. It'll be an empty stadium, not a full one. That's for sure. Going back to my mum and Sean and Danny. I think Danny sort of like needs to help out with my mum and that, because when I go around and don't do the washing up, especially Danny, he's a nightmare washing up. So Danny, when you're around there, make sure you wash up and do your little bit around the old house there, please. Anyway, I hopefully will see you all down at the game on Saturday, and I hope to see some good football. That'd be a change, wouldn't it? Any comments, see below, and subscribe to the channel. So come on, you irons, come on.